Greetings, yo-yo, PK Dick Glitch. Now, another problem is the fact that, see, there's the address that science fiction is not about future history. There's the level where there's a metaphoric representation of various improvements. But there is also the fact that you have to consider capitalist gains and headhunting. Like, imagine this scenario. You're merely a science fiction fan, but you work for a capitalist faggot. P-H-A-G-G-O-T, faggot. It's not a mockery of the gay rights movement. This is completely separate. I'm talking about someone who is conspiratorial to the end of getting people on particular medications. The medications estimated at first, the situation for which the medications are claimed to be merited is represented second. It's represented and kept to the unawares of the target. And the fact that it's kept to the unawares of the target is supposed to edify the claim that the target does not remember creating a scene that they've created. I would say if you consider that you were watching an advertisement or reading an advertisement for a book is the best way to interpret these sorts of scenes. Peter Holder, I'd approached him, it was our last conversation, and I'd approached him saying, to the effect, what's Roger going to do? And he looked down at me and goes, in a condescending manner, he goes, dunno. And, then that left me cross-referencing what I knew about his Freemasonry to how he would misinterpret other that I love on my behalf and then misrepresent it to all of you. So, I want to submit that there's a converse that's more true when you go off the topic of how various aliens and the difference between various aliens are potent representations of relevant societal conflicts now, as they were in the 60s with Lieutenant Uhura on the Enterprise. Gene Roddenberry wanted to, and I'm told that George Takei was willing to kiss a man in a scene on the original Star Trek, but the network said no. From the network's point of view, it was too much that they had a nigger woman at the helm of a ship. But what I want to say is the personal level of characters, that ontological level aside, there is the sorts of tech advancements, there is the futuristic tech and things like that. In that sense, capitalist snakes will steal conceptually from the art, and if they can get away with it, they'll try and sue or represent unlawful liabilities on the artist's behalf. When what the snake move behind it was and is that these businesses are making advancements by merit of stealing ideas from the story content itself. So they can do that while it's like the opposite of the saying, never bite the hand that feeds you, where keep your enemies closer. It's sort of like that, but they're your enemy.